Plaintiff Sam Eifert says the defendant is his brother, and they are both gay. Sam claims he didn't come out until he was in college, but the defendant came out in high school, and as a result, he was bullied. Sam is suing his brother for an unpaid loan. Defendant Zach Eifert says he was bullied in high school on a daily basis, so he started skipping school and using drugs to escape it. Zach claims he eventually became addicted to meth, but he's been clean for 5 months.
Start with you.
Me and my brother have always been very different. Even back growing up, I was straight A's in sports, in organizations.
How many years are you apart?
2.5.
Okay.
I'm older.
You've been a pure man, you say.
Yep. And then
He's been the devil. But go ahead, I'll let you tell me. Sounds like that's what you're getting to.
Yeah, so, and then
You're an excellent student, excellent athlete.
Decent athlete.
Okay, what else?
And then he just hasn't been like that.
Excellent. What has his life been like?
Well, we both came out as being gay.
Mm-hmm.
I came out sophomore in college after he had already come out, I think when he was a freshman in high school.
Okay.
But he went through a lot more of getting bullied and made fun of in our smaller town growing up, where he had to...
Got a town full of homophobes?
Some of them, yeah. He really
sure do
dealt with a lot of bullying and like that stuff. He wound up moving schools.
You're not a good brother if you let them bully your brother because he was gay.
I literally didn't know the extent of it.
Well, my brother was gay, God bless his soul. And we was in the projects, of course, he had 3 other brothers, and we were all pretty much hoodlums. We were tough guys. And anybody said anything about my brother, you couldn't even call him a name.
Right.
And you get beat down.
Yeah.
Everybody in the projects knew, don't say anything about Steve and don't say anything to him. Because he got a crazy young brother named Gregory who likes to carry guns. And he got 2 other brothers, not quite as crazy, but they carry bats.
Okay.
So, where they at? I'm mad now. Where they at? Give me one of them. Messing with your brother. Go ahead, though. He lived a destructive lifestyle? Was he getting high? What was his deal?
Yeah, all like from high school on, he smoked weed all the time. And just made decisions throughout life that affected him negatively. And we've mostly had a good relationship throughout all of it, though, just different.
Is this true?
for the most part.
Look, you can't remember. You done smoked so much weed. The weed didn't got to your memory. Go ahead.
Well,
You give me some background on your brother and yourself. Was he a saint as he portrays himself?
yeah, no, he was clean cut the whole way. And his
And see, no one is like that. Everybody has some flaws or some hidden secrets. You don't know what he was doing. He could be in his room being immoral. Depending on your definition, but he's not a saint. No one is. I'm not anyone else. I'm gonna go to hell just like the rest of y'all. Unless God continues to grant me the grace that I pray for and the forgiveness that I need. So I'm flawed just like y'all. Probably more. Brother was gay, God bless his soul. And we was in the projects, of course, he had 3 other brothers, and we were all pretty much hoodlums. We were tough guys, and anybody said anything about my brother, you couldn't even call him a name, and you get beat down.
Plaintiff Sam Eifert is suing his brother, who says he was bullied in high school for being gay, and as a result, he became addicted to drugs.
Tell me about his lifestyle and yours. He was a saint, and you were a hoodlum.
Right, smoked a lot of pot, skipped school, drink, all that. It was just my way of escaping, because like the kind of like bullying you hear about that you're kind of like, that doesn't happen, like it does, and it happened to me like constantly, like morning, day and night, like at school. Like obviously when I wasn't in school, which is why I would skip all the time, it was fine. And so I've just always kind of enjoyed, you know, drugs a little bit. And if you fast forward to January 2017, my dad passed away unexpectedly, and that like shook my world. And so I met some people that introduced me to methamphetamines, and it instantly seemed like a fixer. And a good year into that, it got to the point where I was very distant from my family, my friends. I actually moved to another state just because I am a very secretive person. He is a good brother, and I think that he picked up on that. So I don't even remember asking for a
I know
loan.
you don't. You smoke so much weed, you can't remember much. Well, we're going to get to your lawsuit about the unpaid loan, but let me make an observation and a request from those viewing, particularly those who are in the presence of a bully, and you need to flip that script. One, you need to protect the person being bullied. One of the greatest joys that I've had with one of my children is my youngest son, Amir. He used to always bring home to visit, or he always befriended the most vulnerable person in school. I remember one kid had muscular dystrophy and other things that opened those children up to bullying. He'd always stick up for them. He didn't go as far as I did because I learned, and he probably got it from me, I learned to do the same thing, because when I saw him bullying my brother or attempting to, and then I saw the same type of bullying around other things, I had to be the bully, but I would only bully people who preyed on the weak. I protected the vulnerable from the bullies, and by bullying the bullies. So I don't want you all to bully the bullies, but if you're a tough guy, defend those who are being bullied, like I did. Don't pick up no pistol. Don't pick up no pistol. All right, $5,000 for the loan is for what?
So once he had moved away, we split the estate 50-50, and he had run out of his cash assets.
The estate that your father left?
Yes. Mm-hmm. He had gotten a little over $100,000 in stocks separately. And when he ran out of cash, myself.
How quick did he go through it?
Like a year, but it was about probably like 60, 70 grand. But he wasn't working after my dad passed away. Mm-hmm. But he was out of money, so my mom and myself, but especially my mom, didn't want him accessing those stocks. Thought it was a safe place to keep him to still have some money. So I set up a joint account for him to be able to take money from. I didn't want to give him one lump sum. And so over the course of several months, that was February of 2018, he took out, it wound up being a total of $7,250. And then in October of 2018, I asked for some of it back. He gave me $2,000 back. And then in January of 2019, I asked, like, hey, can we talk about the repayment of the rest of it? There are several different emails asking about it, and he just never really addressed it. And then he shot back a text message saying, like, I'll pay you $40 a month for 100 months, or you can sue me. And so I sued him.
Mm-hmm. All right. Is he still on drugs, to your knowledge?
No, not to my knowledge. In November.
How did he become clean? He went to inpatient treatment?
He just did it on his own.
That's all he told you?
Right. Yeah.
Crystal meth?
Yeah.
Just stopped one day. You were addicted to crystal meth and you just stopped.
I was very addicted to
And you
crystal
just
meth.
stopped?
I did.
And never went back? Never had a relapse?
I've had a slip up, but
A few, probably.
2.
All right, sir. You're gonna have to get treatment, or at least do you attend NA?
No.
Okay, I've never seen anybody successfully overcome one of the heaviest addictions you can get into. You relapse twice in 5 months. So my suggestion, and if you want help, we can get you some real treatment. Protected the vulnerable from the bullies, and by bullying the bullies. So I don't want you all to bully the bullies, but if you're a tough guy, defend those who are being bullied.
Plaintiff Sam Eifert is suing his brother, who says he was bullied in high school for being gay, and as a result, he became addicted to drugs.
All right, and what do you say to the unpaid loan?
Well, I guess my thing was, like, who gives someone that's deep in a meth addiction money like that?
So that book smarts didn't come with common sense. He makes a point, sir.
Yeah.
All right, sir, but that's not a legal defense. Pay your brother's money. $5,000 is your judgment. Have a good day. Good luck to you, sir.
I appreciate you trying to help me out. I'm sorry that it got this way, but I hope we can just move forward from this. And
Yeah, and I love you, obviously. I'll always love you, and I'm glad that you're clean right now, and I want to be there to support you and keep that going, so I love you.
Great.